Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Almost ready to get underway, and on the mound in this one, Gordon Graceffo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
This one in the air. Arenado settles underneath it, puts it away for the out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Isaac Collins.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Bryce Terang stands in now and watches strike one. Ball one there.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One out, bases empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And now it's William Contreras. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And in one hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Christian Yelich.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year. Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
There's the strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Brewers strand one, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there. Strike one. Priester, a 6'3" righty, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And that is out of play. The pitch. Out to short, Ortiz. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number one. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Ivan Herrera in now, takes ball one off the plate. One down, base is empty. And that one inside, and it hit him. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson. That's in there. Strike one. Outside. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
One out, runner at second. Here's Nolan Arenado. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. In the air, right side. That's out number two.
That is fifth, second baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs. Going to count 1 and 2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So 2 down. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Gorman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. Andrew Vaughn now.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's inside. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. That misses. Now 2-0.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And misses inside.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now here is Isaac Collins. And that one missing low. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Here's the rookie third baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent.
And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one and make a play.
2 on, 1 out. Perkins digs in now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 1 strike. One ball, two strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One out. Runners at first and second. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
On the ground, 2-ball. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. He's going to finish the season with a new career best for runs scored, Singy. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Up and in, now 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jimmy Crooks. Priester back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Collins makes the grab, 1 down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
So digging in, Jordan Walker. Just missed. That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
1 out, runner at second. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a base hit into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Two on, one out. And that one is lifted in the air. Perkins under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 3-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Ortiz fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that misses. And it's 1-0. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And it's fouled away. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Gets under it and pops it up. Gorman hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
This is Bryce Terang. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Just missed. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Catcher, William Contreras.
2 down, bases empty. William Contreras now at the plate. Doubled his first time up.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Two down, nobody on. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Up the middle to Jay-Z. To first, and Milwaukee is set down in order. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That one lifted to left. Collins under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Up the middle. Ortiz throws to first, and they get Arenado for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. RBI single his last time up. Outside,
that's a ball.
and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Fought off foul. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. Yelich goes 6 feet 3 inches, 33 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now at the plate, Isaac Collins. Fly to center his first time. Bunting for a hit. Oh, a great flip. It's there, and that's a great play.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Pulls that one foul. And ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one misses up and in. 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one misses. Full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground, right side, slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Thomas Sajazi. To third. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Jimmy.
And here's the catcher, Jimmy Crooks. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Grounds 1 to short. Ortiz. On to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game. This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Terang makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Sonny Gray hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Digging in, Blake Perkins. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
0-2 now. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. That's strike one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And that one is inside. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Andre Palante preparing to come on if needed. Leahy also throwing. Next offering is down low. Now fly ball to right center. Scott makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder
Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. Fly ball down the line. Walker hustling after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in is the speedy Victor Scott. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Nootbaar in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Brewers have some bullpen action. Jarred Koenig appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Mizorowski, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's towards center. Ortiz. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they lead it 3-0. back here in St. Louis. And now Bryce Terang.
Leading off for Milwaukee, second baseman Bryce Terang.
Gray back to work. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 49 getting loose out there. Alcala also getting ready. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. That one down the line. Burleson steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting, catcher William Contreras.
William Contreras will hit next. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Brewers trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the sixth. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him looking. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Yelich in the box again. Takes a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott makes the grab, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now Alec Burleson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Outside low, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Yoel Payamps appears to be getting loose. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
In the air to left down the line. Collins makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's down and in. That misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
That one just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
There's a swing and a drive. Collins on the move towards foul ground. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And the batter will be the shortstop, Thomas Sajazi. He's grounded out a couple of times. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, two down. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 49.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That missed by a lot, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that is foul. And there's a ball. This one high in the air to left center. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Up now for
Isaac
Milwaukee, Isaac Collins.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
On the ground, and foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side, and it gets by him.
Now batting, third baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
One gone, runner at first. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Runners at the corners here, one away. Next for the Brewers, Blake Perkins.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's outside. And the count now even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. First and third, one down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 49 won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jorge Alcala.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And fouled off. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The tying run at the plate. Up and in. Ball 3.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Late swing, fouled off. Collins, the runner at third. Monasterio at first. 2 out of the inning. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one not close. And that is ball 1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Oh.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Brewers leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jacob Mizorowski. He's been so good against lefties. Yeah, the batter now, Jimmy Crooks.
Catcher, Jimmy Crooks.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Mizorowski, 22 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2022. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Now one missed. And foul ball.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now Victor Scott. First pitch misses. Man at first, one away. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
You know, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Two outs.
Nope, that's inside.
Check swing, and he went. And the count's even at 2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here is Lars Nootbaar. And the first offering is not close.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering upstairs. And another ball.
3-0.
There's a strike. 3-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Collins pulls that one down, and that is the third out of the inning. So one left for the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kyle Leahy. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And the 1-0. That one pulled foul. High fly ball out to center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher William
Up now
Contreras.
for Milwaukee, William Contreras. 1 for 3. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Nope, that's high.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Yelich, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the dirt. Contreras leads off first with 1 away. And that's outside. And now 3-0. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He'll touch them all. Home run number 15 on the year, and we're starting over. It's 3-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kyle Leahy is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Andre Palante.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Next for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. And takes low for ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
There's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Just off the inside edge. Two outs. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tobias Myers getting ready to go. Mears getting cranked up as well. Now a pop-up on the infield. Terang makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Drops into the glove. And that quickly 2 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0. Nope. Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Just missing there. And it's 3-2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on, and that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Jose Fermin. 2 outs, runner at first. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Tap foul at the plate. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely. Fermin off of first with 2 away. Goes down looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Palante back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that one lifted in the air center field. Scott settles under this one, and there's 2 away. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the 3rd out. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the shortstop, Thomas Sajazi. Swinging a foul out of play. And a slider misses down and away. Activity in the bullpen. Tobias Myers up and throwing. Next pitch is downstairs. Outside with a breaking ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jimmy Crooks in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Big spot for him here. Move to first, and he dives back in safely. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, but kept close. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Winning run stands at second. Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
The winning run on second base.
1-1.
Mizorowski checks the runner, and he's back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Chorio gets there. He's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Victor Scott II.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jacob Mizorowski done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Tobias Myers takes over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
In the air, left side, Collins squeezes it, and that is the inning. The Cards leave one, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Pedro Pajes, the new catcher now.
Now catching, number 43.
On to extra innings. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That's a base hit coming home. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low. Ball one. Palante, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. JoJo Romero, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Roycroft, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. One on, nobody out, a run in, and here in extra innings. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
No, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Vaughn, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch off the plate, and the count even 1-1. Contreras at second. Yelich at first with no outs. On a line out towards center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Stepping in, Isaac Collins. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in extra innings. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Adner Uribe.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And he grounds one to the right side. Terang throws to first in time. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ivan.
So now the DH spot, Ivan Herrera, known for his late inning heroics.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him looking. Cardinals now with just one out remaining.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
One out left for the Cardinals. Now here is Alec Burleson trying to deliver as the hero. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The tying run is 90 feet away. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Hard liner. Out of here. Ball game. That one felt good, and the Cardinals walk it off in extra innings.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long